All right, guys, something very serious is being discussed right now, and it goes far beyond one interview. Investigative journalist Lara Logan recently made the explosive claims about Venezuela, foreign influence, and the 2020 US elections. During an appearance on The Benny Show, she alleged that Venezuela was not acting alone and claimed there were connections involving Iran, China, and other international actors. According to Logan, the issue was not simply a political dispute, but part of a much larger battle involving intelligence, influence, and the global power. She pointed to what she described as inside information from Venezuelan officials and argued that the Maduro government had networks capable of operating beyond Venezuela's borders. The reason this became a major talking point is because election security has become one of the biggest national security issues in the modern world. And there was a claim to modify 2020 elections. Countries have historically attempted to influence rivals through propaganda, cyber operations, financial networks, and political pressure. The question being debated now is how far those operations can actually reach. Logan also focused on heavily on Venezuela's political structure and the role of organized criminal groups. She discussed groups such as Tren de Aruga and argued that criminal networks can become connected to larger geopolitical conflicts. This raises another major issue. When the criminal organizations, political movements, and the international alliances overlap, it becomes much harder for the governments to separate a security threat from a political threat. The bigger picture is that Venezuela has already been at the center of international controversy for years now. The Maduro government has faced accusations from critics around the world involving corruption, human rights issues, and political repression, while supporters of the government argue that foreign pressure and sanctions have also played a role in Venezuela's crisis. This is why the debate is so intense. One side believes these events reveal a coordinated global strategy against Western democracies. The other side argues that extraordinary claims requires the extraordinary proof. But either way, this story highlights a reality of the modern era. Influence operations are no longer limited to traditional battlefields. The fights happening today involve information, technology, election, borders, and public trust. So, guys, the biggest question is not just what happened in the past. It is whether governments and citizens are prepared for a world where conflicts can happen without even a single shot being fired. Because the next major battles may not begin with the armies crossing borders. They may even begin with the information, influence, and control over what people believe. So, guys, what do you think on Lara Logan's claims? Are those real or are those in fluke? Let me know in the comments. We'll see you guys in the next video. And if you have any questions or feedback, let me know in the comments. Thank you.